Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and today I'm going to work on hopefully some trash to treasure because it is Tuesday, and I'm also going to try to go over the journal that I plan to make next, which is sort of a grungy, but not, not real grungy, but woodland, cabinish, that kind of journal. Mostly I was thinking cabin, and I feel like it's going to be difficult to find, items. I don't need this. Well, I was going to make this, what do you call it? Cover. But I don't think I'm going to do that now. So anyway, I just pulled out papers. Okay, and these digital ones are from, that was a mistake, but I'm not sure if that was hers or not. But hold on, I didn't get organized and I didn't turn my time. Okay, now I'm ready. All right, so this is called Forest Through the Trees, and it's from Wonders by Wink. I've already put her in my link tree, and it's just a very, I did do this on coffee dye, or actually I'm using tea now, so this is tea dyed. I kind of find the tea leaves, I don't know, maybe a different color. It doesn't get as dark, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I've been using tea just because. And then this is one here of her pages where there's like a river, but it's very muted, very watercolorish kind of thing. Here's one that's just lined paper. Oh, I did the back. The back is already made, but I wanted to have something on the back. And here's another piece of hers that's, I can't tell which is up and down, but I guess this looks like it's up. There's the trunk of the tree. And I guess that was from her kid. It's just a little story, Milton's Mulberry Tree story. So there's not a lot of pages because some of them I didn't use because they just weren't, what I wanted for this journal, but there is other pages. Was not a lot of ephemera either, I don't think. Let me check here. Okay, yeah, here's some of her ephemera, but like I said, Under the Trees by the River, she just did a few journal cards. She did some this size, and then these few journal cards here. So yeah, there's not a lot. So then I went through my, I don't know why that's totally a different color. Oh, you know what? It was probably came out printed that way. I thought I used a different kind of paper, but I didn't. Okay, so those are those. And then I went to, I can't think of the website right now, but I'll get it. It's pictures. They're free images, and they're not non-copyright. There's no copyright on them. So here I got this little log cabin, and of course they came out whatever size they came out. This looks like a postcard. And then, so I just got a few things that were old vintage type postcards that remind me of cabin life. So I'm going to look more because I kind of wanted to find some more fireplaces or mantles or things like that. But then I'm going to use the Your Creative Studio. Oh, here's another little picture of cabin. There was a lot of cabins in there, but they were bright colored, and I didn't want this to have those bright colors. I'm going to use Your Creative Studios pack from November. So I have a few things in that. I have these tags. I have these. Oh, I know what else too in this, Wonders by Wink. I've never used her before. There was, animals. So here's a deer, owl, or I don't know, maybe that's a hawk. The bear, I don't know that I'll use the bear. Here's a elk, and then there's a tree. So a few little animals that I can stick here and there. I guess that's all. Oh, here's some more. These are from Your Creative Studio, the little stamps. There's a duck. There's another bird. Maybe it's an eagle. I don't know. I'm not good at birds. I think that's a hawk. So anyway, I have those little guys too that we can use. And that, and then these stickers came in Your Creative Studio also, that are green trees. So those will work. And I got these at the Dollar Tree. They're stickers, but I thought they kind of look vintage, like if you were in a cabin, you would have a pair of binoculars, probably, maybe luggage, I don't know, you'd have this stuff. And if I use it, great. If I don't, I don't. Okay, so these are the pages that are digitals. Then I pulled out these pages from my book. This is all Georgia scenery. These Gentle Hills is the name of the book, and Lakemont, Georgia. So I kind of like this page, although it's gonna, the words are gonna be, the only thing I could do is make that a center page. Maybe I'll do that, because I like that, the wording on that. This one, I thought I could cut it out and thought about using it for the cover, but I'm not sure. And then these are just other images that were in his book. I've used so many of them. I'm almost out. I'm out of all the colored ones anyway. So, look at, he's just sitting there by that cabin. Oh, guy. That's probably a picture of him. I don't know. Anyway. So we should be able to find, oh, look, even this guy would be adorable for a journal card. And the other thing too is I was trying to find things that weren't snow related. I didn't want, these are also from the box. Oh, and then there's this vellum that I have from the Your Creative Studio. So I thought those might be nice. This one's got deer, and I pulled out these pages out of a book that I had. Actually, the book I'm thinking of using for the journal. And it said evergreen, so I thought, oh, what's inside this? Other than the word evergreen. And it had, like, book 4 was thunder. Book 5 is all the rivers run into the sea. Book 2 was random winds. Can't say it. Rugged roads and meadows. I mean, that is totally, you know, up in the mountains, trees. Okay. Then I found this old bingo card I had, and I thought I might just make this a flip, because when you're camping or, you know, out at your cabins, you play games. This is just old, what do you call that? That notebook, I can't think of it. Coffee dye paper. This is all the papers that I pulled out that I thought I would put in it. Oh, here's another digital. Oh, that's a pretty one. Yeah, I've got that digital too. And missing all the other papers. Oh, there. So I've got a whole bunch of coffee dye, which I can make more of. And I thought I might do more of a naked journal so that people can write. So every time they go to their little hideaway, their little cabin, whatever, they would have plenty to write on. So instead of doing a whole bunch of flips and pockets and stuff like that, I might even use this for a page. I like that. It's different. Give it some color. Okay, so that is that, and then the digital pages, and then this page here for writing. I usually go this way with this. And this is also children's. I have, hold on, I left them over there. So here's some ledger papers I could put in it. They're all coffee dyed. These were coffee dyed no, these are tea dyed. These are, I think. This is Welcome to Our Cabin. It's a guest book page, so I will just put it in so they can, I might do a flip on this. Not sure how I'm going to put this in because I really like it to open all the way up. So I've got a couple of those. These are some other kind of ledger papers. These are all tea dyed. Another cabin and another cabin one. I guess I thought people might enjoy, you know, whoever comes to visit, their guests. Here's some that are not dyed yet. I don't know if I like those better. Sometimes my, like this tea dye came out nice, and this tea dye looks just grayish. It's okay on that side, but this is kind of weird. Anyway, so these are a bunch of the pages. I have these polka dot ones that happens when I coffee dye or tea dye and put them in the tray in the oven. They get darker. And then these are the old vintage ledger papers that I have. So that's what's going to go in here, and probably more pages. But because I want to, like I said, I want to have enough journaling pages. And if I use a book this big, it's going to have a lot of pages. But not so much that I have to decorate them all, because I tell you, I'm still working on the reading journal. Okay, this one I think I've finished. Actually, you could put more stuff, and I will leave it up to whoever gets this to. But this was our trash to treasure last week or the week before or something, and that was made out of the Jell-O box. And then so I just put stuff and lace and I don't know, just it was like, am I ever going to get done? It took a long time. And then this is just like that, and this is a paper clip for decoration. I didn't go into a lot of decoration on this. And then I just put lace on the sides. So that's that. So what I want to do is, these were just cut out. I want to cut this book out. It's not, what do you call it? Glued in. It's, I was going to say, if this is dull, I'm going to be upset because I just replaced this knife, this blade. I was just going to make a spine, you know, my regular, whoa, almost went through my finger, it felt like. It's raining. Oh, I did. Oh, darn, now. Well, I got to reinforce it anyways, but still. Okay. Glue book. So, did I cut through that? Yes, I did. All right, so I'm going to have to reinforce it, which makes me I mean, I want to reinforce it, but I don't want it all sticky. So I think what I'll do is put masking tape over it first. Let me get that. Hold on. Whoa. That was the skinnier one. So I'm just going to put this on here like that. Let's see if I can just... I guess I could have went over the edges. Maybe I should. That would be better. Because I'm going to cover all this. In fact, I might put it on both sides. So one cut. Those are Cricut blades too, and they're not cheap. Go back to the dollar store ones. Okay. My granddaughter was supposed to have a parade tonight, but being, you know, they're on a float thing. But I don't think so, because it's raining and it's supposed to keep raining. She's going to be disappointed. Looking forward to it. This way we'll know it's pretty sturdy. Oops, I'm getting that up too far. Okay. And I'm going to do the same kind of spine that I've been doing, the detached floating spine, whatever, because it's just so much easier than to worry about getting this lined up, the ties. Okay, so that's that. Then I'll put fabric on the inside of here, which I was going to put fabric anyway. I should ask your opinion on it while I have you today, because I might do this off camera. So I have, let's say, this is the colors that are going to be in the book. So now I don't like this at all. I thought I did, but I don't. And then I don't know if I like this one. I was just thinking about putting fabric. Because I was going to collage around the edges to make sure that everything's covered. But I guess maybe I'll kind of take a look at it after. All right, so now, this is not my favorite thing to collage, but I have to show you this. Okay, it's kind of what gave me the idea, because I thought, I got this in the mail. I got a package in the mail from Walmart. I don't know why. I ordered stuff on Walmart, you know, like my grocery stuff, like I get my canned foods and, oh, I don't know, stuff like that. Soap, laundry soap and stuff. So I had ordered a can of their cheap cream of chicken soup, just to have it on hand, because might need it to put it in something. And then a couple days later, like 3 days later, I got an email or a text from Walmart, and they said, your packages will be delivered today. And I'm like, what package? Well, then I look back, and they shipped me a can of that soup, and the soup is 50 cents. Why they just didn't say they were out like everything else they say they're out of. So this is what I got wrapped up like this. Can you imagine the person that had to I just can't get it. And then we got this little section, and there's my great value cream of chicken soup, 50-cent soup. I don't know. I just thought that was the weirdest thing. It never happened. But I thought this paper is awesome. So I did take a piece of it. Let me get rid of that box. I took a piece of it and I pressed it. And, you know, it doesn't have that much texture. But then I'm thinking if I leave it like this and collage with it. This one's a little flatter. I guess this is stuff they cut like that. But I just kind of thought it was cool. So I'm going to use it somehow. I feel like I'm going to have to, so this is going to be the front. I feel like I'm going to have to collage everything and then just put this here and there as I, you know, because I want to make a cover here. So, you know, I can just put it up here or whatever. I don't know. Let's just cover this. Collage with that. I think I'm going to collage with some green paper. This paper, I have some stamping on it, which will help. Sorry, the noise. Sorry. All right. And I actually thought I'd put some of that polka dot. What did I do with that polka dot paper? Oh my gosh. You know, I just don't get it. Isn't that crazy when you... There it is. I thought I had a whole bunch more coffee dye, but I guess not. I'm going to say that all the time. I'm going to say coffee dyed. All right. I want whatever I put on there to fold over the sides. I guess I shouldn't go that big. All right, you guys. I'm not that big on collaging, but oh, you know what? I could use a book page too. Book page would look good on here. Okay, let's put one down in this corner. I have to order glue stick. Let me get my glue book. don't have any rhyme or reason to where I'm putting it, because if I think about it, I can't put it anywhere. So, let's go over this corner here. And, you know, I always get this this Scotch Create glue, but this time, I don't know if it's just the batch I got. I don't know, maybe it was too hot or something. I could put some of this on here. Oh, it doesn't like to tear. Okay. I think I better put it, I don't know how it's going to fold over very good. Not sure. Okay. Polka dot. Let's see. I really feel like I need some more color. Okay, let's see. What else can I use? I feel like I need, I don't mind. Maybe I'll just use some of this. I mean, if it doesn't look right. I don't really want a teacup on it. Do that. I think a lot of it's going to be covered up, at least on this side, on the front. Maybe I should put this on the back. That way it would. I'm just going to put it right up here. Piece up there. Glue stick, new glue page. So I hope everybody's doing well. I didn't even bother to ask. I was just excited to get started on this. I know some of my subscribers that I told that I was planning to do this are looking forward to it. I hope I can do it justice. I'm just going to turn this so I could glue this little piece. Not that covered. I could put some old book page. Let's see what I've got in the book page. I need to go over that seam because if I don't, it'll crack right there. Although I may put, I may cover it with something else. The spine. To go over and it's just short of that. Straight. I didn't even look what the words are. I just know that they're A's. Because then I'll start thinking, well, I don't want to put that word. It's not, I don't think there are any dirty words. They're in the dictionary. Okay, so this side here, I got something along here. Could have probably put a little more green down here just to set that off. I might go through and stamp or stencil over some of this, and or put like a glaze, like a brown glaze over the top. All right, so we got this and this. So I was going to put this. Maybe I can put this. Yeah, it'll open up. Okay. I guess I can just like do some of this. Because it will, I can always print more. So I don't think I have any scrapbook papers or anything handy. Not scrapbook paper, but scraps. I always like this stuff. Okay. I'm going to ink that because, oh, I move things around because I got this new little, whoops, thing, holder, but I don't think I like it so much, so I'll probably move everything off of it again. I'm going to make this edge. Whoop. I have no idea what this looks like. Does anybody know? I have never ripped anything with this. It kind of is cool, actually. I've never ripped anything with that side. I've never even tried. I like that. There you go. Is there anybody else that has never tried it? Because why would you? You don't usually want your pages that ripped. But that looks good because it's very easy to tear instead of trying to do it. All right. I like that. And I think I've got a spot here. Barely cover that with this one. So let me try this again. Whoops. Oh, that didn't work. That's okay. Still gives us an awkward edge thing. I kind of don't want to cover that bird if I don't have to. I can leave him there. I'm inking this because it's so white. I don't know why. Okay. I wonder if I want to go over this way. I think I'll go down. So I had to get up at 5 this morning. I didn't have to, but because I had to take my granddaughter to school at 7, because on Monday she goes to the nursery, a place where they keep the kids before school. Like the kindergartners or preschool or pre-K or whatever they are. She loves. I'm going to try this again. I think you really need to start with maybe a bigger piece of paper so you control it. She loves kids, little kids. She told me she wanted her mom to have another baby. I said, oh, you're out of your mind. Because I can't take it. Oh, that was stamped. I should have paid attention. Grandma's, I'm just getting too old. Because they want to do stuff. You know, they want to go here, go there, that kind of thing. They're bored. Okay, so I don't know how that's going to look, you guys. Let me get a brush, and I'm not sure that this one works that good. For some reason, it's like this brush is not holding the ink anymore. But I guess that could be a good thing, because I'm always worried about getting too much. I kind of like how it grips, gets the edges in the collage. I'll come back in here and glue stuff that didn't get laid down good. Okay, did I get it all? Come back and touch it up. Okay. I'm supposed to put these things back in the right spots. So my desk is not a total wreck. White. Nope. At least the motorcycles won't be going by, nor the bulldozers, because it's raining. All right. I just don't want that to crack. But if I have to, I'll put something over that. But I kind of thought I could put stain or something over the top of this. Okay. Now I'm gonna I'll put corners on this, I think, because I have those kind of big corners. I never know how much to cut off of these. That one I didn't give myself another room. Okay. Just do it with a glue stick first, and then I'll go back and glue what doesn't stick. Plus, I'm going to put something over this. I think I was supposed to put that up first, wasn't I? Darn it. Whoops. I think I'm supposed to put that up first. Funny how I hardly use my glue stick, but when I'm getting low, which this is my last one, then you start using a whole bunch. So sticky. Very much hanging over that side. Oops. So if anybody has, if you're still watching this, because she might have already left, but if you haven't, and you have some ideas for different images that I could use, I mean, you don't have to give me a website or anything, just, you know, something like, I don't know, like fireplaces or what kind of things, because I don't have a cabin, and I mean, I've stayed in a couple, but I wanted to be more rustic cabin. But I think this would make a great journal for somebody going to their getaway, is really what it should be. You know, could be, well, I probably wouldn't pick one like this to use for the beach, but people who love to go to the mountains, any kind of hiking, camping, that kind of thing. And I didn't want to put snowy theme because I feel like some people, where they go, they don't get necessarily very much snow. I mean, we don't get snow here, only a couple times a year, so, but there's a lot of cabins up here in North Georgia. And then how you know what weekend to pick that there's going to be snow. Even up in Pigeon Forge, up in Tennessee, in that area, they get snow, but it doesn't always last, and it's only an inch or two. Okay, so that is, I'm gonna let that dry, and I hope I can come up with, I think that's glued down, it just looked like it was lifting. And I might, like I said, put some, I have some antiquing. It's metallic something. And I bought the Distress ink from the mica spray. I'm not sure if I like it. I just did a little sample earlier. But I'm almost out of time anyway. Okay, this is antiquing. And this is wax. Antique wax. That might look kind of good. I could test it in here. I used to wax a lot of stuff. Oh, can't get it open. Oh, I used to have one of those. Oh, there it is. Stumped it out. All right, I need like a dry white. Oh, not that. I don't have a dry white canvas. Let me check my trash. Let's add paint on it. And so I'm just going to test this on this side. And then after this goes on, then you buff it. And it might look kind of cool. But I'm going to wait for it to dry completely. Even looks good on the green. And then I'll get some paper towels and do it correctly. Yeah, this is how I used to antique a lot of my wood things. And it's a wax. So when you get done and you buff it, it looks really, it puts a nice little glazy on there. So I'm going to try that. If it doesn't look good, I'll get another book and redo the collage. Okay, so I guess that's all we have time for today. I hope you'll like this little adventure. And yeah, so I think, like I said, I'm gonna hold on, let me put this up. I love all my little books. I love my organization up there. I mean, all my papers and the ideas for journals and stuff. What do I do with that? This is the cover. Let's see, now I don't like it on there because it's just not the right tones. Yeah, I could put it on the inside, but I don't like it. I don't like that there. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be another challenge to find the right cover. See, these are all going the wrong way. That one would have looked good simply because it's got the right tones, but then it's the wrong size. All right. Let me see what I can find later, but I think this is going to go pretty quickly. So we'll see. It'll have 3 signatures, obviously. And I'll get that cloth put in here. I'll put a piece of muslin. And then I don't know about the fabric. I always say I'm going to go, and then I keep babbling on. Yeah, that looks too new. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.